Welcome back. In this video, we will discuss pricing wholesale to retail. This examines the difference in the price charged along the supply chain, which involves the manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer, and finally customer. The selling price of one party, such as the manufacturer, becomes the buying price for the party directly downstream on the supply chain, such as the wholesaler. This is the same for the wholesaler selling price becoming the retail buying cost and the retail selling price becoming the customer buying cost. The manufacturer, wholesaler, and retailer may choose to sell their product at different markups, resulting in different margins. Let's take a look at a pricing wholesale to retail example. Suppose you manufacture widgets that you sell to a wholesaler. Customers are willing to pay $30 for the widget. You know that wholesalers earn a 20% margin and retailers earn a 25% margin. At what price can you sell your widgets to wholesalers? To clarify how we can work backwards to find the answer to this example, let's begin by creating the supply chain and using it to see how we can work backwards from the fact that customers are charged $30 by the retailer who earns a 25% margin. We can now use the margin formula to isolate for the retailer cost, which in this example, using this algebraic method, we can isolate for the cost of $22.50, which is also the wholesaler price, because that is the price that the retailers purchased it at. Since the wholesaler earned a 20% margin, we can once again use this formula to isolate for the wholesaler cost, which is $18. This means you can charge wholesalers $18 per widget. Let's take a look at a different example. This time, suppose it costs a manufacturer $2 to produce widgets, which it sells to wholesalers for $5 each. Wholesalers sell them to retailers for $7.50 each, where they retail for $10. Determine each firm's margin in dollars and percentage. Then determine the new price at each stage, assuming the same margins and a $1 manufacturing cost increase. Once again, start by drawing the supply chain in order to highlight the cost and price at each stage. Then you can create a table to solve for the margin in dollars and percentage at each stage. For the manufacturer, the margin is $3.60%. For the wholesaler, it's $2.50 and 50%. And for the retailer, it's once again $2.50, but this time a margin of 25%. Now, using the margins we just determined, we will draw another supply chain, but now beginning with an initial cost of production of $3, leading to a 60% manufacturer margin with a price of A, 50% wholesaler margin leading to a price of B, and 25% retailer margin leading to a price of C. Using the margin formula and starting from the initial cost of $3, we can use the margins we determined earlier to discover the price charged by each party. The manufacturer would charge $7.50, the wholesaler would charge $15, and the retailer would charge $20. This example reveals to us the significance of a price change along the supply line. At $2 cost per unit, customers pay $10, but at $3 cost per unit, customers pay $20. The percent change for the cost was a 50% increase, but the percent change for the price was a 100% increase, showing that the price customers pay is very sensitive to the manufacturing cost. In conclusion, a product travels along a supply chain involving first the manufacturer, then wholesaler, retailer, and finally the customer. As a different markup can be applied by each firm along the supply chain, the price incrementally increases as you get closer to the end user. As shown in the second example, prices are very sensitive to downstream changes, such as increases in manufacturing costs.